What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out the demo for Nimoyd. This is a post-apocalyptic survival game about an alien that's coming back to Earth to check in on it. And it's actually got some big names behind it. The producers of Valhalla. There's also one of the biggest Minecraft textural modders that's involved in this thing. There's a lot of people in this that are like working on it, and that gives me a good feeling about it. So anyways, we're going to dive on in today, spend about 25 minutes with the game. If after watching this you wanted to try it out for yourself, they should have the game out for the Steam Festival from what I understand. And so the demo should be coming out at some point like next week so that the general public can check it on out. But the developers generously sent it on over here so that I could show it off first. So anyways, we're going to create a planet, get started. If you wanted to get this game, I got a link for you down below. You can also check out my personal links to like Discord, Twitter, Twitch, all that kind of stuff. Alright, so what name will your planet have? The seed defines the unique string which can be used to share your world with others. Okay, Demon Babako sounds good. Let's just name this thing Babako 5. That just sounds like a really, really good name. We'll start out in 2702 since that's the default. As far as our attacks go, how often should the attack events happen? We'll have it on normal. That's fine. What shape will your planet have? We can islands, continents, Earth. We'll go with continents. Temperature, a hot planet is covered by huge deserts and dunes. If arid, a cold is dominated by tundra and ice. The combination of temperature and humidity defines the biome. Yeah, we'll just go with the contemporary earthen one, so we got a little bit of everything depending on what our, how high or low we are on the planet. A dry and cold, oh, we got the humidity level, okay. Wow, this is pretty customizable. The fungus biome, covered with strange plants and inhabited by weird creatures and spreads across the whole planet. More time passes if you and the other factions do nothing about it. Oh, so we've got kind of like a crisis occurring. Okay. After the discovery of your planet and the failure of the first alien colony, a new alien colonization era begins. 4 big alien factions, the Mighty Dominion, the Mysterious Kronos, the Greedy Moas, and the refugees of the Oyo are fighting over your planet. Okay. I guess we'll just go with the default with all these, but it is cool to see all the world generation options that they plop in front of you. Humans, little is known what happened here hundreds of years ago, but humanity changed. Today they are split into the factions of the Alliance, the Azak, the Naga, the Junkers, the Zong, the Koba, and the Sho. Okay. Alright. Cool, man. Let's make the game. I want to play this thing, actually. I've been waiting a long time for this game to come out. Select a hero. Oh, we get to pick who we want to play, too. So it looks like we've got Nimoyd. It looks like we've got Blink, we've got Jotnar, we've got Teruo, and it looks like we've got Jarhead. I like this guy. He's got like the Zero suit on. I like this. Oh, it's a she. Okay, so she managed to set the course back to her planet when she landed. She noticed the homeworld didn't look the same, and it was the year 2702. Oh, so she's been in space for like 30 years. Gotcha. So we've got traits as well that we can take over here. We've got angry, so anxious and sometimes explodes about everything. We've got, how many points do we have? We've got 20 points. And so I guess this functions on kind of like a Project Zomboid level where like positive things give you a negative to your points, negative things give you a positive thing to your points. We've got cheerful. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. We'll be cheerful. I'm a cheerful person. I find that I'm cheerful. I'm also like a little cynical, so I'll take that too. We can be an engineer. Yeah, let's do that. Engineering seems like it would be helpful in this situation. And then we can be a geek, loves technology and culture. I mean, she's a space lady, so I assume so. That's all of our points gone, so let's do this thing. Okay, so it appears as though here we are. Oof, that was a hard landing. We can open up this mech wreck. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I can rebuild the mech? Oh, dude, we gotta rebuild the mech. I love mechs. It looks like we can also kind of jump, I guess. Yeah, we can do like a little bit of jumping right there. It can be kind of hard to tell like where your placement is overall, but hey, I'd like to test my dash. Yeah, we do have a dash right there. We can do like a little slidey move. Okay. There's a note right here. Ever wondered why clawbirds stay watching you then run away? I found out. I was in the forest looking for eggs and managed to crawl into a clawbird nest. No eggs, but who cares? The whole nest was decorated with old rings, watches, copper wires, and so on. They don't watch you. They watch the shiny stuff. Anyways, I got a handful and discovered another thing. They really gang up when they feel attacked. Pain. And they say the forest is the most boring biome. Okay. All right. There's like some kind of tree over here or something. What is that? Oh, yeah, it looks like we can punch it, maybe? I mean, we took it out. Apparently, it was a plant that was growing plastic, from what I can tell. So, yeah, pollution has been a problem. Apparently, I can rotate the camera as well. So, there you go. We got to get sticks. Left click on sticks. All right, so I'm going to follow the tutorial here, and I'm going to see what they introduce me to. I definitely see some sticks over here, and I would like to have them. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, we've gathered that one right there. It's giving you like a little Mario 2 animation where she pulls it out of the earth. Yeah, there we go. Are we full up right now? All right, I finally got that wood to pick up right there. It seemed like it didn't want to suction on into my character the way I wanted it to. We'll go on over here, and we'll grab that wood right there. And then we've got like one more wood that we got, but we've got another page over here. What does this say? Foul Island, situated 60 kilometers east of the northwest coast, completely infested by fungus. Frustrating our attempts to land, Foul Island is one of the few isolated pure islands in the world, or so we thought. It had no connection with the fungus, even for an underground, and only few ships visit it. We returned sort of puzzled with this mystery and what could have possibly infested the entire island in such a short amount of time. We have neither been able to contact the island's approximately 40 citizens. Oh. So they're kind of like off the grid for right now. Looks like we've got marks on our little mini-map up here in the top right corner, too, for like where things might be at. I mean, there's more sticks, and that's really all that the game wanted me to do for right now. Okay. There's another one. We got our sticks, and so now it wants me to pick up tiny stones. Are these stones right here? These kind of look like stones. Yup, there's tiny stones right there. We got it. I need a pickaxe for that one. Okay. And so we can unlock our workbench. We're going to be going through this thing. Yeah, there we go. And so we've got to have, like, knowledge, it looks like. It looks like these cost crystals or something. Okay. Oh, yeah, we've got 4 of them right there. So we can also claim territory. It looks like we can get a carpentry workshop. Looks like we can get an altar to the underlord, just in case worshiping the devil was somewhere on your space exploration plans. Oh, we've got a furnace right there. I'd definitely take that, but it looks like I'm not... Oh, I got to be higher level first. Gotcha. Okay, so I can make the workbench now. Oh, yeah, it looks like we can plop that pretty much like wherever we want it to go. Let's make a workbench, shall we? We took the time to gather all the things. So there's our workbench right there. All right, so we can open up the workbench and we can take a look at things. It looks like we can make a spear. Looks like we've got some kind of pike. We can make a cooler, so we've got like a refrigerator right there. What does the tutorial want from me? It wants me to go to my recipes and unlock stuff. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, let's get a pickaxe. Let's get a knife. We should probably get a shelter. That's probably a really, really good idea. For whatever reason, we don't know how to grill meat. I'm going to chalk that up to being in space for the last 30-something years. We've just forgotten the finer points of making it happen. I don't know if we can build a campfire or anything either. So we've got the pickaxe now. And inside the workbench, it looks like we're going to need another wood. So let's go find our wood real fast. It's never a good thing when you lose your wood on a hostile planet. I can't decide where that wood is at right there. The perspective makes it kind of difficult from time to time with the 3D on the 2D. Like, I don't know if we could angle the camera a little bit more to help out with that. But I am having trouble seeing, like, what layer things are on. Like, I keep running up, and, like, there we go. I got that one. Perfect. I'd also like to see, like, the jump animation right there. That's me jumping right there. I'd like to see the jump animation differentiated with him, like, pulling his legs and his hands up into the air or doing some kind of animated jump. Just because, like, it can be hard to tell when you're, like, airborne, too, and stuff. Like, it looks like you're kind of blending into the background, basically. All right, so we'll grab that right there. We'll grab another wood right there. All right, and then we'll take it on back over here, and we're going to make our pickaxe, because that's what you do in crafting games. You try to make a pickaxe. Little progress meter filling on up. Bim, bam, bow. Looks like we've probably got our pickaxe. Yeah, we got our pickaxe right there. So if I have the pickaxe, can I mine this stone right here? I've got to equip it first. Okay, so we'll put that in our one slot, and we'll break that out. Oh, it's like a laser pickaxe. Apparently, I'm much more technologically advanced than I thought I was going to be. Like, I thought I was just making, like, a normal wooden pickaxe with, like, you know, just kind of like a rudimentary, simple, bog-standard stone head. And instead, I've crafted, like, a lightsaber pickaxe. That's pretty dope. All right, well, what does it want me to do now? Repair your pickaxe in your inventory. There you go. I have repaired the pickaxe. I am now aware of this mechanic and thus will apply it to my further playthrough. Harvest or chop an apple tree with a pickaxe? Is that a good idea? I don't know if this is like the requisite tool for that. Normally we have like an axe or something. Is there an axe I can build inside of here? Oh, apparently the pickaxe is used for chopping down trees and also for mining. All right, fair enough. I'm okay with that. And it looks like it's just like stored on my back right now. We'll see if we can find a tree around. Any trees out here? This tree seems like it might be a little thick. Like I might be being a little ambitious with this one. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna chop that one. I'm just saying. Like that's a big beefy tree right there. That's a tree with some XP under its belt. It's been on a few quests. It knows what it's doing. We can actually zoom out pretty far too, which I was not aware of, which actually helps out quite a bit in looking for resources. Is that an apple tree? I don't know. I just made some kind of noise though where I was like, so I don't know if it was an apple tree. It didn't trigger our quest, so I don't think it was an apple tree. Nonetheless, we got some free wood out of it, so like I'll take that. Oh, that might be an apple tree right there. It wasn't there momentarily ago. There we go. Nice. You lose energy through actions, for instance, when you dig a hole or kill things. Okay. I can level up, so we can upgrade our character through here. I love these little portraiture panels right here. They're like a little bit busy, but the artwork is just really, really fantastic. It pops out at you in sort of a saturated way. We can get some health over here. We can get some melee attack. We can get some attack speed. I want some, like, yeah, I want some movement speed. Let's do that. I'm going to be like a little bit faster. Oh, it cost me my little gems in order to do this that I normally use for like progression, I guess? Or am I gaining gems? Hold on. Oh no, it's definitely costing me gems. It's costing me gems for surely. Okay, well we've leveled up, and then I've got a little bit more. So now that we're level 2, I can probably get the carpenter's workbench, and I can probably get a campfire. That'll be helpful. I'm trying to prioritize like survival first, and then we'll worry about everything else. Our energy doesn't look that great. Can I eat an apple or something to help out with that? I can, and in fact, that also gave me some HP back. I guess I start out with 1,000 HP. That's a lot of HP. That's a beefy volume. Looks like I need iron ore for this. What do I need for the campfire? Yeah, let's make a campfire. We'll get it set up over here in this corner. There we go. Get that campfire. Everything in the UI seems to function fairly well. Cool. And it looks like if we can find some meat, we can actually like cook it up over here. So that'll be good. How do I make the shelter? Do I have the shelter in here? It's going to take me green stuff. I have been picking up green stuff. The green stuff is like over here. Like if you, some of these grasses you can like pick up and mess with. Yeah, there we go. So it wants me to open my inventory and right click on an apple. There you go. I've done what you've asked of me, game, and I've restored my HP a bit. So beds and tents are going to be our save points. I suppose that makes sense too. I spent some time farming out all the green stuff we're going to need in order to go further on into the game. So we'll grab that right there, and then we'll put down our little tentarinos. Yeah, I'll probably just put it right over there by the fire. I mean, normally you'd want this hole to be facing the fire, but like for right now it's not that important. We can take a nap real fast. I don't know if that's going to affect our energy levels, our hunger, if we've got any of that stuff to babysit, but we'll take a look. All right, build an underlord altar and appease the gods. I don't know about that one, Tim. That doesn't seem like too good of an idea to me. Like, I'm just saying, the gods let the world end, so like, do they really care about us altogether that much? Just something to think about. Just something to keep up in the old memory noodle, you know, like, hey, I leveled up again, nice. One thing that I am having trouble with is sometimes it's hard to tell where the items are at in relation to the ground. It looks like they've got like a little shadow underneath them. But look, I'm standing on the shadow and I'm still not looting it. I had to go further down this way. What I would maybe suggest is they've got that little light particle that's going through the object right there. Have it go down and touch the ground with like a little pool of light underneath it, so you know exactly where you need to walk to on the ground in order to pick up the item. You're always going to run into stuff like this, which is why I'm actually kind of like forgiving about it. When you superimpose 2D on top of 3D, you can sometimes, depending on the angle of the camera, end up with kind of weird perspective issues. Oh, my axe is about to break. Well, here, let me repair that for you real fast. If it's good enough for chopping copper bathtubs, I assume it's good enough for everything else. There we go. So we picked up a bunch of copper. We've leveled up twice. We have the ability to learn some more recipes out here. We do need an altar to the gods. We've got the altar to the underlord over here. Let's go with land claim. We'll go with the fish. I'm just going to buy everything on the previous tiers before I move on to new ones. Is that a gun right there? That looks like a gun, a proton tool. Okay, apparently I can build a proton tool out of loose rocks and logs. My character is definitely more of an engineer than I am. Watering can, steel shovel. Okay, all right, fair enough. We get to the furnace next level. I probably could have grabbed it right here, but the stuff that seems to be harder to break seems to me like it definitely gives better XP, which is what those little diamond things are that's popping up above our head. So, for example, this plastic right here, it looks like it's sitting like right here, but it's not. It's actually like a couple spaces in front of it, and that keeps like repeatedly happening. So this is just a demo to show off the game and get people excited. Obviously, this is still in development, but I still try to give like little observations about the stuff that I run into along the way too. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh no. I've chopped a hole in the ground. Now the sanctity of my living space has been compromised. I've done it again. I did it twice. Not only did I do it once, I did it twice. I'm a menace. I must be stopped. Alright, so I thought I already got the underlord altar, didn't I? Isn't that the underlord altar? Yep, we got the underlord altar. So we gotta build it with our B key. Underlord altar. So we've got different voxels we can play around with, from iron to bricks and stuff like that. Alright, so for the underlord altar, we're going to need to get 10 stone. There is some pretty serious menu lag inside of here. The game pretty consistently locks up pretty hard. Whenever you close this menu, bring it back up and try to swap tabs. So that's going to be another something to kind of look into and get fixed. That needs to be like swift. People that like playing games like these, you got to be able to fly through menus and build stuff on with rapidity. You know, it's the age of Fortnite and whatnot. You got to make it nice and smooth and seamless, but I'm sure they'll get there. Let's get some stone real fast so that we can build our altar to the devil. I don't know why everybody in space worships the devil, but apparently because it's extra heavy metal. I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. I feel like Earth's gravity has gotten lower too, dude. We've got a vertical leap right now that would make most NBA players jealous. All right, give me the underlord altar. Oh, that thing is huge, bro. I did that? Oh my god. That's enormous. What does it do? Destroy the Demon King in the dungeon. Okay. Apparently there's a dungeon. Fulfill the requests of the gods or they will attack you. Well, that's not a very nice thing to do. Alright, I'll make a spear. I'm going to make a spear and I'm going to go kill the guy that you want me to kill. I do think that murder is kind of a strange first request from a new believer. But you know what? I'm willing to, like, live with it for right now. They want 5 more wood. I think I can probably do that. Let me go find some trees and chop down some wood. They want me to make a sacrifice. I don't know if it, like, gives us more time or, like, what the sacrifice does. But honestly, we've got, like, 1,000,000 trees over here. So it's an easy acquisition that I don't think anybody's going to mourn. One thing that I would also suggest is maybe have 2 different modes, one for chopping surface items like trees, and one for doing voxels. And like you swap in between them with a button press or something like that, because I keep accidentally knocking chunks out of the ground after I get done chopping stuff down or breaking things. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being out of practice, but... and like not knowing what I'm doing. What is that? A raccoon? That doesn't look like... that's a weird looking raccoon, man. That's an odd looking raccoon. I don't know if I trust it. I don't know if I trust it. Alright, let's take this back. We're going to sacrifice this to the dark gods of the underworld. Because that's, you know... people don't like to talk about this. But Neil Armstrong, that's the same thing that he did before he went up into space. He had to make a bunch of sacrifices to the devil. And I'm basing this on no historical fact whatsoever. Okay? Alright, underlord altar. Is he happy with me? So we got to destroy the Demon King in the dungeon. I wonder where the dungeon's at. Do we have like a map? Oh, we do. There's a dungeon. I wonder if that's the dungeon. Like, is that the dungeon that we're looking for right now? I saw it over here, but I gotta get my reckoning here. Alright, so this looks like a dungeon right here. We should probably go for it so that we can see what the combat looks like. Oh, we need a key to get into the dungeon? Oh, okay. So apparently we need a key in order to get inside of the dungeon. We're probably going to get attacked no matter what we do, but we got to figure out where this key's at. What does this say? To my old friend, I know you didn't like the news of me leaving the front to take a seat in the council, and after our Pyrrhic victory at the Twin Crags, people demanded my voice. I have regrets, but this was probably inevitable. However, now, when I talk about people starving in the countryside, they listen, finally. You know the Chancellor's maddened. The Alliance needs new voices, active ones, desperately. Can you still call me a coward after reading all this? From here, I'll support the front lines better than ever. Please survive. Okay. We can excavate this? What does excavating do? I like these little activities and things that are sprinkled all over the map. Let's see. So the scrap maze. I have no idea what this stuff means right here, but it looks like we can do some level of excavation in order to get stuff up and out of the earth. I need more gold? Oh no, dude. Oh, weak. How do I get gold? Oh, no, dude. I thought I was just repairing it with extra wood or something. Oh, no. So I can check my standing with other nations? So apparently cities like me. Okay. There's our voxel mode right here. My guess is that we can build stuff. Yeah, it looks like we can. So we can just move voxels around if we really, really want to. Okay. Place a few wooden walls. Do I have wood? I do have wood. Okay, well, let's go back to our base then. If we're going to build walls, they might as well be around our base. Dude, look at this big frog dragon over here. I found a frog dragon. Look at him. Look at that frog dragon right there. He's got a mustache and everything. Okay, that's enough frog dragon. We got to keep moving. Alright, back at base. We're ready to rock. With the Underlord altar, they want more stones and stuff. But, like, I don't think we're getting... I think it just lowers our attack chance or something as we give him stuff. I don't know. Either way, it wants me to build some wooden walls. So I will give that a try. Maybe, like... I can't decide if this is, like, lined up. Oh, I can see better from over here. Okay. Yeah, building system seems to work okay. You might have to change perspectives from time to time in order to get things where you want them to go. But, I mean, it works. So, there you go. You may need more wood or stone. Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Definitely something we could use a little bit more of. Maybe I'll chop down a tree with the final remaining dithering parts of my... There we go. There's 4 wood right there. And then we can chop this guy right here for some stone, too. Perfect. I like the presentation of the game. Like, it's a good-looking game. The only thing is, like, sometimes you got to kind of rotate the camera around to figure out where the edges of stuff are and figure out, like, how deep inside what plane you're at, basically what Z level you're at, just to look at it for a minute. But... you know, for a demo, I can definitely see what they're going for. And as I understand it, there's going to be cities that are populated with people, and, like, you build relationships with them, kind of Stardew Valley style, and then there's different factions that are all working against each other. It seems like they're trying to make a pretty ambitious, like, Terraria-style sandbox with this game, effectively. And I'm curious to see how and what they're going to do with it. So we may need more wood or stone for what, though? I mean, it wants me to level up and get more recipes. I guess I could do that. We got like a forge right there. Looks like we can make bricks. Looks like we can make a little bit of iron and copper. Yeah, just grab... ooh, a glider. Really, I can fly? Oh, that'll be pretty cool. Definitely excited about that. That sounds like fun. The item broke. Oh, and it just fully despawns. Okay, well, the good news is, even though I don't have any money, I can make another one. The downside is, without being able to repair this stuff, I think it is going to be a little bit of a headache just keeping ourselves locked and loaded. If I wanted to build the forge, how hard is that to do? I find that the best way to search around is just to use the search bar. We've got the miasma forge. Oh, it's called a furnace. That's what it was. There we go. So the furnace needs iron. Okay, I can go get iron. That's not bad. Iron's like off and over this way. That stuff makes plastic, but we got to find one of those scrap fields, basically. And then if we can find one of those fields that's covered in things like shopping carts and whatnot, we should be all right. I'm curious about these runes that are covering the sides of these trees as well. Sort of wondering what exposition is going to explain, like, why does stuff have magic runes on it? Why are there evil dark gods on Earth that are invading? Like, what is going on here? Like, there seems to be a lot of things occurring, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure that I'm prepped for any of them. But anyways, my name is Splattercat. Every single day I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games. Every single day, so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we had Nimoyd. I'm happy with the demo. Like, I like what it's got going on. Obviously, some bugs and some rough edges around here, and some little things that I'd like to see iterated or improved upon. But since the game isn't out yet, there's obviously plenty of time for that to happen. This is just the demo that they're putting out for the Steam Festival. And so anyways, I had a good time with it. I'm interested in going further. Absolutely love the color and the light and the animation and everything else that they've got going on. I'm curious about the leveling up system and the progression. I definitely want to know about the faction system and how that's going to affect things. I'm excited about kind of exploring this map and like looking around and just seeing what there is. I mean, there's a number of things here that I'm like, okay, all right. The premise has got me a little bit hooked, and so, you know, with some polish and some elbow grease, they might be onto something here. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping on in. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll be back tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the Indie Skillet.